The other thing we got to mention the situation with the Redskins and McNabb. Uh, he Rich Grossman actually didn't play that bad. He still had 3 turnovers, but and he brought them back against the Cowboys. But I guess want to get your thoughts on the McNabb situation. Of course, I don't see how he can stay there next year. The question is, where does he go next year? Is there a high market for him? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're like in Arizona and Minnesota.
San Francisco wants him.
You know what? This is the way the whole situation was handled. Like he found out that he wasn't starting through leaks in the media. He thought it was unprofessional for Shanahan. For things to be leaked out before. He was told himself. And
Shanahan. I mean.
Yeah, I know that. And plus, on top of that, after he finds out that he's not the starter, that Shanahan mentions, to the media before he even mentions to McNabb that he's actually the third string. So, John Beck, is the second string quarterback. Basically, his reasoning is because he wants to find out
if he has anything.
Yeah, if he has anything, since they're already eliminated from the playoffs. But I mean, you need to let somebody that's had as much success as McNabb. I mean, you should let him know, or any quarterback, regardless, you should let him know before anything leaks out.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he's handled the situation, I think, is horrible, and it's very, very disrespectful to McNabb. Even though I have my questions about his, his attitude sometimes, or his heart, but he's a stand-up guy, and I think the best thing for him would be to go somewhere else where he has a chance to win.
Yeah, you know what I find funny is like you got 2 guys, Albert Haynesworth and Donovan McNabb.
Must be your 2 best players on the east side of the ball.
Yeah, and it's like you see how it's like you kind of understand how Shanahan's acting like a jerk with Haynesworth, but then it's like you got Donovan McNabb who
He's a class guy.
Yeah, he's a class guy. It's like you ain't got no problem with the dude. He's trying to do everything that you ask of him, and it's like you still treat him like crap. You know what I'm saying? And that's just funny to me. It's like,
well, another thing is, I think the fact that McNabb, even questioned some of his, his philosophy, I think kind of pissed Shanahan off.
Probably so, yeah.
So it's like this is like Shanahan's way of dealing with it. If you don't agree with me, if you got to question what I tell you to do, then he's gonna. That's how he's gonna react.
It goes along with what I've been saying all along about the rat. That's why they call him the rat.
Yeah.
I mean, not just because he looks like a rat, but he looks like a rat, smells like a rat, but acts like a rat. But I mean, like I said before, yeah, he's gotten too much respect to me in the coaching ranks. Without Elway and Terrell Davis, he hasn't won jack.
Yeah.
I don't think he's even won a playoff game. And I think the game has passed him by. I don't know why people hold him at such high esteem. To me, he's one of the most overrated coaches in this league.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, good job, Dan Snyder, once again. Another great pickup.
All right. Well, speaking of rats, smelling like rats, let's talk about the Browns now. Week 16 games, Baltimore at Cleveland. I guess we get everybody's picks. Shoot, my mom's down here somewhere. So the Browns have a chance of winning this game, and actually I think they do because they play the winning team. I think they have a better chance of beating the All-Madden team.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
They probably beat them and lose to Akron.
Yeah, given
I
this
wouldn't go that far.
Baltimore's division game, and strange things have happened in Baltimore with field goal kicks and all that type of stuff. I can see the Browns winning, but I'm gonna go with logic and take the Ravens by 7.
Yeah, you know what? I'm still pissed off about what Harbaugh did a few years ago when he dedicated a win to Art Modell in Cleveland. I still want to see somebody whoop his ass, or maybe one of the fans maybe throw something at him for saying something like that. But anyway, you know what? Since my colleague here is going to pick Baltimore, it depends on who EJ picks. I'm picking whoever he doesn't pick.
Picking the Ravens by 10.
So I'm going to pick Cleveland to win this game. I'm going to pick them by a field goal.
I want you to do that on paper too when it counts. You saying it now. We'll see what you do it.
Man
do
up.
It, yeah, see if you do it when it counts, when it means something.
I mean, come on now. I mean, if I change my mind, I change my mind. It's like politics, baby.
Anyway. All right, next game, stay local. Carolina, Pittsburgh. I guess there's no need to even discuss this. How much does Pittsburgh win by?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know if it's an automatic win.
Man,
Nah, Pittsburgh will win. Man.
I got Pittsburgh by 7.
Yeah, it'd be about like
It's because
7.
it's a short week.
They don't got
But
Troy
I mean, they'll still win this. Carolina, come on now.
I don't know, man.
Like, Mike Goodson gonna run all over them.
With Stewart back.
Oh, he is. All right.
Yeah, of course. 'Cause I got Goodson.
I got Stewart, but yeah, you know what? I as much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna have to pick Pittsburgh. It's just too lopsided of a game here. I mean, too easy of a pick. I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh by 7, by a touchdown. I'll try to use logic this time.
They did say Palomalo did lightly practice today, but I think they still may hold them out just to be safe.
Yeah.
I got Pittsburgh by 7. What you got?
Pittsburgh by 7.
Okay. Next one is this is amazing. This is a key game, but San Francisco 5-9, St. Louis 6-8. Both teams are in the hunt for the NFC West.
Which Smith will start this week?
Probably Alex Smith.
I was thinking Achilles Smith.
You know,
I'm gonna go with St. Louis. They're at home, and like I said, I picked St. Louis a couple weeks ago to win the division. I think they, seem the most stable team in the division. They're a young team, but I went with the Rams by 3.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pick. I'm going for St. Louis. I hope they win. I'm just rooting for them just so I can see Mike Singletary on the Coors Light commercials next year. I've been talking about that all year. I can't. Oh, I hope they can do, because if they win both of their games, he might end up keeping his job. I think it's better off. 49ers are better off if they lose, only because they need another coach, man. I think they've got talent there. They just need a better coach. Want somebody that's more competent. I mean, I like Singletary. He's a good guy. He's very people got a lot of respect for him. He's a stand-up guy, but he's just not. He's not made for being a head coach. So I'm taking St. Louis by. I'm gonna take him by 3.
you already know. It's like, yeah, Frank Gore is out. Been turmoil at the quarterback position. But at least, nice thing about Troy Smith is that he doesn't panic like Alex Smith does. But it's like we can beat everyone in this division. It's like last year we went 5-1 in the division. I think we could do the same thing. Yeah, it's sad. It's like we win the last 2 games. We beat 7-9.
Everybody can beat everybody in that division.
Nah.
Except for Carolina. Well, no, they beat Arizona. Never mind.
Carolina in that division.
I'm just saying. I said everybody can beat everybody in that division.
Whatever. Everyone could beat the Browns too. But anyway, like I said, San Francisco, they're currently 3-1 in the division. They just had that loss to Seattle. But I can see us winning out the last 2 games. So I take San Francisco by 7.
All right, next one. This may be the game of the week here. Jets at Chicago. Both teams come in at 10-4. Chicago is already in the playoffs, but they're trying for higher positioning. The Jets just need a win to get in. It's kind of a toss-up game for me here. I went with Chicago pretty much because they're at home. I know Sanchez played pretty well last week in cold, windy conditions, but Chicago is going to be way worse than Pittsburgh, especially with the wind.
Yep.
So I'm going to go with Chicago right now, mainly against Cutler's playing. Still been pretty solid. I mean, waiting for him to implode, but he hasn't done it. So I'm going to go Chicago by 3.
Yeah, I'm going to take Chicago. There's some, I don't know, for some reason I ain't really tout their defense too much, but I mean I have to give them credit. Their defense been doing the job all year. They got new monsters of the Midway with Peppers, and then Urlacher has actually been healthy for the most part all season. So, and yeah, like I said, Sanchez, I don't think he'll be able to handle the conditions if it gets worse. So I take Chicago by 7.
I like the Jets in this game. Sanchez, he did look, he looked a lot better. Even though, I mean, he did all right. He looked a lot better than he has in the past, and in the bad conditions. And I think that was a big win. They definitely responded well to the disappointing loss the week before. And Chicago's going to have to be able to, Chicago's able to run the ball effectively against Minnesota, but I think that's a team that just pretty much quit anyway. They're going to have to be able to run the ball against the Jets because they won't be getting nothing as far as passing. I mean, Jets, pass defense is pretty good. You got the best corner in football. But
the Jets, the Chicago don't throw to their receivers like that. That's the advantage I think they have. They like to throw the forte at the backfield. They throw the tight ends a lot. They don't use the receivers that much. So Revis and Cromartie won't be a factor to me.
Well, I mean, sometimes they put Revis on. Sometimes they put him on tight ends. Like he was checking Ben Watson in the Browns game.
Because the Browns ain't got no receivers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, their main receivers are the tight ends.
I mean, the Bears receivers ain't great, but they at least can.
I guess they can get open. Yeah.
They can at least do a 20-yard outs.
Yeah, you know what?
So.
Now the thing about it too, Jets ain't all that great. Not that they're bad, but they're not all that great special teams either. I can see Hester returning one, but
I can see Brad Smith returning one. But I mean, I like I like the Jets. I picked the Jets in this game. So
You like the Jets? They beat the Steelers.
Hell yeah, I like
That's the only reason you like them.
yeah.
Yeah.